Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to another exciting episode of my Pokemon Platinum Let's Play. I am Magnificent Entertainer, Bulbagarden's multimedia executive, and in the last episode, we started out by invading the Team Galactic warehouse, and we picked up a funny-looking disc on our travels. Well, in this episode, what say we actually try to use that disc, shall we? I have already taken the liberty of making preparations for this, but let's head into the Union Room and see what we can find. Oh look, there's somebody very suspicious over here. Hey, come over here, yo. And yeah, it's my alt account. It's not like you people haven't seen this before. But yeah, I already kind of mentioned that this was how I was going to be doing multiplayer stuff. We're going to trade. Yes. And you can see here my party is slightly different. I have a bizarre-looking Starly over here, which is not on my team. And you can see over here that Pory-Gone, holding the Dubious disc, is being held by my alt account. So, let's trade up that Starly, and we'll trade Pory-Gone. And let's see what happens when we upload some Dubious data onto Pory-Gone. I don't know. What do you guys think is going to happen? The good old trading animation. We've seen this once before, and it did evolve Porygon into Porygon-2. I wonder. But that was with an upgrade. That seemed like it was something legitimate. This seems like it could have catastrophic consequences. But what do I know? Alright, welcome back, Pory-Gone. I was very upset that you were gone. But now you're back. Uh-oh! Pory-Gone is evolving! Well, 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 this can't be good. All that dubious data must have caused a hardware crash. No. That just means that my team is now finally complete, because Porygon has evolved into Porygon-Z. Hooray! It's a lot less defensive in this particular state of its evolution, but it's incredibly offensive. It's got very high special attack, and actually a decent speed. So let's actually take a look, and you can see it's no longer holding the Dubious disc. But look at that special attack. And remember, that's with a 0 special attack IV. So, not too shabby, if I do say so. I mean, it's higher than Mascarose's special attack. But we've spent way too much time here. So, let's quit. And that's that. We won't do anything else. And we will exit the Union Room. And yeah, we are here in Veilstone City, and like I said, I kind of wanted to do this at this particular point because, you know, we finished everything we could do from that Galactic warehouse angle, and this is the best way to... You know, this was the best time in between finishing up at the Galactic warehouse and moving forward to the Galactic HQ, which will be coming up next. I don't think that I have to heal, but I will actually be giving my Wise Glasses back to Pory-Gone, because that's going to be even better now since Porygon's special attack has gone so high. Unfortunately, I can't use the normal select trick to scroll through the menu any faster, but there we go, the Wise Glasses are back. And with that, let's take the fight to Team Galactic. Hooray! And with nobody over here to admire the antennae, let's just walk right in through the front door. And there's no looker hanging around here. None of these guys say anything different from before, but we've now got that Galactic key. So we can walk through this and just invade the Team Galactic HQ right in front of their noses. By the way, with Porygon's evolution, let me put Pory-Gone into the front. I know we saw Porygon battle quite a bit in the last episode, but I can't help it. Porygon-Z is one of my absolute most favorite Pokemon. Actually, who have I got in my second slot? No, we'll leave that at Grim. If I can time this correctly, I can try to get a double battle here, but I know, like, as soon as I walk forward... Yep. Oh well. No, I'm not. Because you didn't let me get a double battle here, and I wasn't running, I wasn't doing anything to make excessive noise, but you turned anyway, and that's very annoying. So annoying, in fact, that I will have to utterly obliterate your Golbat. Oh, Porygon-Z. Like I said, it's one of my absolute favorite Pokemon of all time, and as the name of the Dubious Disc implies, it's not exactly what Silphco had in mind when they came up with Porygon 2. The common, well, a fairly common viewpoint is that it was actually Team Galactic that came up with the Dubious Disc. That's why you can find it in their warehouse. And of course, it was not the specific software designed to work with the Porygon family's interface. And again, there actually is a lot of evidence for this. First of all, where I got Pory-Gone in the first place was from a house here in Veilstone, where the guy said that there was a Porygon that was just trying to run away from Team Galactic. And you really have to wonder, why was it trying to run away from Team Galactic? And that's probably because Team Galactic was performing experiments on them to try to get Porygon to evolve to Porygon 2 and see if they could create an evolution to Porygon. Well, Porygon 2. And they succeeded. And now they have Porygon-Z, which is... you know, again, since it wasn't what Silph designed, and it wasn't what Silph intended, it's a little bit corrupted, and a lot of its Pokedex entries, unfortunately, it didn't actually show us the Pokedex entry for it right there, but I'll probably show it after this battle. A lot of Porygon-Z's Pokedex entries basically refer to the fact that the thing became corrupt due to bad programming. And you know, that's something that can potentially happen when one programmer or one company tries to meddle with another company's work. In this case, Team Galactic has a lot of competent scientists, but... Oh, Houndour. Well, that's unfortunate, but I needed to switch out anyway. Oh, let's put Splurb out there. But yeah, so in their attempt to create a new Porygon evolution, Team Galactic did succeed, but, you know, the evolution behaves strangely. And it's just, it's so quirky, that head kind of sort of floating upside down from the rest of the body, the whole, how do I describe, the whole, like, target bullseye-shaped eyes with the extra rings in it. It's just, it's a computer program gone slightly rogue, which is exactly what I intended. But yeah, let's actually take a look at the Pokedex entry for this. Search Pokemon. We want A to Z. We want name. Start with the letter P. And type to be normal. That should be much easier. Actually, Porygon-Z comes before Porygon 2 in terms of the alphabet. But yeah, its programming was modified to enable work in alien dimensions. It did not work as planned. Like, every single one of Porygon-Z's evolution, Pokedex entries suggests that it wasn't working as planned. Although, to be fair, so does Porygon 2's. It says it fails to measure up. But this says it was upgraded. This says its programming was modified. And again, the whole nature of the Dubious disc versus the actual upgrade lends some credence to the fact that this was not exactly what was intended. Actually, I think we can go there second, because that's where we have to go. What's this place? There is a notice taped on the refrigerator. Drink all you wish and gain the energy to move us forward. The refrigerator is filled with murky, sinister drinks and nothing else. What kind of drink is murky and sinister? You know what? I don't want to know. Over here we have, there is a report titled The Pokemon Statues, plural, of Eterna, even though there is only one. Let's read it. Pokemon Statue Plate Text Number 1 from Stolen Plate. The creation of Dialga, the giver of time. In laughter there is tears, and likewise it is with time. The same time flows on, for it is the blessing of Dialga. The blue text has been extracted using a high-tech device made by the boss. Would you like to keep reading? Sure. Statue Plate Text Number 2 from Stolen Plate. The birth of Palkia, the creator of parallel dimensions. Alive yet not alive, everything drifts in space. To arrive in the same universe, it is the blessing of Palkia. Blue text has been extracted using a high-tech device made by the boss. And we put the report back. Over here, there is a notice tacked onto the kitchen sink. Health and prosperity through the partaking of favorite foods. Foul, unidentifiable substances are caked around the sink. So I love how even the little kitchen area here has to be sinister, because it's Team Galactic. Anyway, take this warp panel, grab a green shard. I don't think there's anything. Oh, never mind. I was going to say I don't think there's anything else in this room, but I was wrong. There is a max potion hidden right here. How about that? Anyway, if you go over here... is this the correct way, or is this not the correct way? I can never tell. The Team Galactic credo, everything belongs... Yes, we've heard this already. It made no sense then, it makes no sense now. Shush already. Ah, yes, over here is just another room to grab an item in. It is a max revive, again, not even a hidden item. Literally right out in the open where we can find it, in the middle of enemy headquarters. You'd think they'd put this stuff away before someone comes in and starts to invade, but I guess they weren't actually expecting me to invade. Nobody expects the protagonist invasion. Or the protagonist inquisition? I don't know. You'd think they would. Over here, what does this sign say? Team Galactic TV Room. State-of-the-art audio and video system for member use only. Onward to a new universe. Team Galactic. That's a good warp portal, but let's actually see what's on TV. A Trainer's Day. This program offers unique looks into the daily lives of trainers. We cover a variety of topics that affect and concern trainers. Let's examine one aspect of a trainer's day. Your wait is over. It's the Sinnoh Shopping Champ Corner. Today's shopper is NG, who bought the item Pokeball. The quantity purchased, 10. And he sure knows how to shop. It's just wonderful. Watch, right there. See how this shopper's fingers dance. Notice how quickly NG picks through the individual packs of Pokeball. So, when I buy the Pokeballs from the Pokemart, do they come like in little plastic... I guess they do. Well, okay. Yes, magical fingers. Uh-huh. So you guys in Team Galactic are watching television programming all about me. Also, that TV, for being state-of-the-art, has... You know, it looks just like every single other television that I saw in this region so far. Anyway, buddy, would you please pass the popcorn? I won't let you disrupt our research. This is for Team Galactic. And the topic of your research is me. I'm sitting right next to you if you wanted to ask any questions, Scientist Darius. Ah, you're the scientist with the Pory-Gone too. If I had known that, I would have had my Porygon-Z right now, but... Oh well. I guess that means that you're faster than me. Sucker Punch. Oh, right, of course. I should have known that the scientist does that on the first move. That's my mistake. And Signal Beam will do normal damage. Actually, it does increase damage because of that X special. Sucker Punch. There we go. And Ice Beam. Ooh, you've got good choice when it comes to putting moves on your Porygon-Z. Or Porygon-2. And that was a critical. Oh boy, this guy really is serious about not letting me interrupt his research. Fine. You want to be that way? Be that way. I'll smack you down. There you go. Take that, previous evolution that I had as of the beginning of this episode. There we go. Pory-Gone took care of the job. Actually, you don't. You made one of my Pokemon faint, which is very bad. Our boss is a scientific genius. He will make the power of the mythical Pokemon his own. How many revives do I have? 14. I'll use one on Grim. Actually, it occurs to me, I don't think I have a heck of a lot of healing items. Let's use a Super Potion. And that works. Yeah, if I hadn't completely forgotten that scientists use X items on their first turn, Grim probably would have won that. Oh, this looks fun, and I think this actually means that I didn't need to use those items. Psst, here, over here. This gathering of the Team Galactic. What is the meaning of it? Well, let's watch, because it's not like any of them are going to turn their heads. Ah, it's this guy. Fellow members of Team Galactic, hear me. My name, as I appear to you today, is Cyrus. This world of ours is a crude one. In a word, it is incomplete. It has been, and always will be, a struggle to survive in this world. We humans and Pokemon are likewise incomplete. Because we are all so lacking, we fight, we maim. It is ugly. I hate the incompleteness. That we are all incomplete. I hate it with my entire body and being. This world should be complete. The world must change. Then, who will change it? Me, Cyrus, and Team Galactic. Yes, all of you. Together we pored over myths and exposed their secrets. Together we captured legendary Pokemon. And now, Team Galactic has obtained the energy to change the world. The power of dreams is within our grasp. Understand it, fellow members. My long-held dream world is on the verge of becoming reality. All those headed to Mount Coronet, and those who remain here. Though our missions may differ, our hearts beat as one. Let there be glory for Team Galactic. I'm sorry, I fell asleep during the speech. What was going on? Roar! Master Cyrus is the greatest! And he just wanders off. And the screen fades to black, all the grunts are gone, and somehow we didn't get spotted as they were leaving. Looker, I'm going to give you credit for that, because I'm pretty sure I would not have been able to hide us or disguise us in enough time. So, hooray, Looker finally did something useful. Whew. So that is Cyrus, the boss of Team Galactic. Quite the performance, no? Mesmerizing for one only 27 years old. Good lord, he's younger than I am now. Ah, boy. But to make a world for Team Galactic, and none other? It is preposterous, so much so that it makes my head spin. A new world, what is that? And what is this incomplete world? Very well. To investigate such matters is the job of the international police. So now are you going to get a warrant and try to get back up? You know where they're heading next, so why don't you have the international police stake out Mount Coronet and capture them as they go there? Of which I am a member in good stead, and it is my job, therefore. We shall part ways here. Take extra care, my friend. So you're not going to do anything that I actually mentioned, are you? Look her away! Now how do I get up there on that podium? I'd like to make an announcement from that microphone. Oh well, I'm sure I'll figure it out at some point. Yep, I knew this was here. Team Galactic nap room. Ensure the bed is unoccupied before getting into it. And that's why. I'm stealing a Team Galactic Grunt's Polka doll. But I can also take a rest. So let's take a nap in the middle of the enemy territory. There is nothing in this bed, if you wanted to know. I mean, you can nap in either bed, but... well. And this, as I recall it, is a forced double battle. Switch Masquerose to the second slot. I don't know how much good Masquerose is going to be because they've got a lot of poison types, but oh well. Are you enjoying your unescorted, unauthorized, and unsettling tour of Team Galactic HQ? Yes, I am! But would you like to be my tour guide? Hey there, little trainer. You're famous among Team Galactic. The order has been issued. We get a promotion if we put you down. Sure. But nobody has succeeded before you, and nobody will succeed after you. And it's a Stunky and a Croagunk, which is great. Let's use Ominous Wind on Croagunk, and Hidden Power Water on Stunky. And you're using Sucker Punch, but that's not going to do much of anything. And the Quick Claw activates, which is nice. Like I said, I don't think I've ever actually seen that Quick Claw activate as many times as I've seen it activate on Grim. But Grim is just a lucky Pokemon, and we all knew that already. And I don't expect this Hidden Power to take out Stunky, because I suspect the power is just incredibly low. But, yeah, it's better than anything else that we'd have available. Oh boy, a critical. And with two Stunkies out, Grim can't do much of anything. So, let's switch over to... Juniper. And we'll use Hidden Power Water to take out that other Stunky. Because I think that's well below half HP, so this should be able to take care of that relatively easily. Hooray! And gain some minor experience for that. And you just used Memento. Ah, right, that means that they faint, but in exchange you significantly lower my attacking stats. Oh well, that doesn't actually matter. And even though your anticipation may make you shudder, well actually yeah, we're going to use Aerial Ace, and we're going to use Sludge Bomb. It's the first instance of us using that move, but my special attack has been significantly lowered, so I still managed to take out that Glameow in one shot. Okay, works for me. I'll take it. And so much for you two being able to stop me. Perfect. We've defeated Team Galactic Grunt and Team Galactic Grunt. Let me do what I want. I just blew my promotion. Yes, you did. Isn't that unfortunate? What's so special about you anyway? You're just like any other kid trainer you can find anywhere. Except I'm the one that's actually here kicking your collective butts, so that's probably why you'd get the promotion for defeating me. But that's not going to actually happen. Now, as I recall it, this is the correct one, so we'll go to the other two first, because why wouldn't I? Looks like there's nothing here, but on closer inspection you can grab a protein over there, and I don't think... I mean, there is a hidden item but it's down there, so keep that in mind, because that's, surprise, where the other wrong warp panel takes us. Yep, here we are. Over here you've got a max elixir. Well, if that's the item hidden in... if that's the item that's not even hidden, what's the item that's hidden? A regular elixir. Yeah, okay, fine, sure, whatever. Be that way. Let's see. Who do I want out front? Not Grim. Let's put Splurb out to the front, actually. Splurb is a very good lead for the battle that we're about to get into. And there's this staircase up here. There's another door, and this room over here looks kind of gloomy. You know what? Let's enter. And yeah, somehow that Galactic key, you'd think that he'd have a separate key for his office, because he doesn't want the grunts to come in and start meddling around or messing around in his office. But yeah, we can get in and just waltz right into Cyrus's office. So you've come. You heard my speech, I take it. A big lie, of course. Man, I think seeing you snicker over there and that half a chuckle, that's more emotion than we've seen out of you as yet. It's true insofar as my intention is to create a new world. But that world isn't for the likes of Team Galactic. I seek an entirely new world solely for myself. Well, that's selfish of you. If not, it could never be the complete and perfect world. You've seen my minions of Team Galactic. You yourself must know that they are wholly useless and incomplete. Uniformly useless and incomplete. You're the one that puts them in the uniforms, Bub, and also... You also said that you yourself are incomplete, but okay, fine, whatever. I know why you're here. I can sense it in you. It's about Yuxi, Mesprit, and Azelf, correct? You want to save them. I no longer have any need for them. I am finished with them. If your heart aches to save them, go right ahead. I couldn't care less. It will save me the trouble of disposing them. But I must say, you are a remarkable specimen. Those Pokemon have nothing to do with you, do they? But you still came to rescue them out of pity. Such pitiful, useless emotions. It's logic, illogical, and irrational. What are you, a Vulcan? Pity and compassion are products of the weak and faulty human heart. You are compelled to come here by such vacuous sentimentality. I will make you regret paying heed to your heart. And yeah, we fight against Team Galactic boss Cyrus for the second time. He opens up with a Sneasel level 44 with the moves Screech, Ice Punch, Slash, and Quick Attack, and the ability Inner Focus, so it cannot flinch. Splurb over here. You may be asking why I'm using Splurb against an Ice type, and the answer is the same reason that I use Splurb against previous Ice types. Set up a Stealth Rock. I think we can survive this Ice Punch because we're so defensive. Yes! Very good. So we get that Stealth Rock up. And that Stealth Rock is going to be very helpful. Now, if I can, I would love to use U-turn and get the heck out of here, but I don't think I'm going to be fast enough. Yeah, right, you've got that priority quick attack. Silly me, I don't know what I was thinking. But that's Splurb down. Let's switch over to Penguin, because you can't do anything to harm Penguin. Ice Punch is quad resisted, Slash and Quick Attack are, well, also resisted. So let's use a Flash Cannon. And that Slash is probably the most damaging attack you've got, and that was a critical hit, which, good luck to you, buddy. Flash Cannon should take care of you. Yes, exactly so. Gain some good experience, and you're sending out a Crobat. Your Cyrus's Crobat is level 44 with the moves Air Cutter, Poison Fang, Supersonic, and Bite, and the ability Inner Focus. Again, you saw that Stealth Rock did good damage to it because it's super effective against flying types. Let's use an Ice Beam over here. Most damaging thing you can do, and why are your Pokemon always getting critical hits on me? That's cheating. I was going to say the most damaging thing you can do to me is try to confuse me with Supersonic, and that's exactly what you did. Your Poison Fang isn't going to do anything because I'm immune to it. And Air Cutter is resisted and a special attack, coming off of Crobat's weaker special attack, so bye-bye Crobat. Alright, this next one's going to be a little bit rougher, but with Pory-Gone growing, not Pory-Gone, Punguin growing to level 49, I think we can do this. His last Pokemon is a level 46 Honchkrow holding a Citrus Berry, and it's got the moves Nightshade, Feint Attack, Drill Peck, and Astonish. That Drill Peck can hurt. Honchkrow is a very good Pokemon. It is one of my favorite Pokemon in the Sinnoh games. And that Nightshade will do 46 HP damage every time. If I had to guess, that's probably what he's going to be going for. Oh, don't know if I mentioned, but the ability is Insomnia. Very good, we're faster. Honchkrow's got very good attack and special attack, but its speed is only mediocre, so this should be enough, and yes it is. Bye-bye Honchkrow. And we've defeated Team Galactic boss Cyrus. Interesting, and quite curious. Gain a lot of money for that, because Punguin is still holding the amulet coin. I see, you are indeed strong, and the basis of your power is your compassion toward Pokemon. How wasteful. Such emotions are but mere illusions. And, like all illusions, they fade over time until death banishes them forever. That is why I have abandoned all emotions as useless sentimentality. But that doesn't matter. I doubt you will ever understand my position. That said, I recognize that you are strong and courageous to come alone. Yes, I am alone. I did not have a member of the International Police with me the whole time. And as far as you're concerned, and as far as I'm concerned, that's also true because he hasn't done a single useful thing since... Well, okay, he probably hid me when the Team Galactic runs were leaving that assembly hall. But yes, I'm all alone. This is your reward. And he gives us the Master Ball for defeating him. You may come to regret that, buddy. The Master Ball is the ultimate Pokeball. It will unfailingly catch any Pokemon in the wild, but it is not anything I require. Unlike you trainers, I do not make Pokemon my friends or partners. Then how did your Golbat evolve into a Crobat? It kinda requires maximum happiness to do that. Or at least high happiness to do that. I think you're lying, Cyrus. Unlike other Team Galactic members, I don't use Pokemon as tools. Instead, I make the power of Pokemon my own. And he just wanders off. If you wish to save the Pokemon from the lakes, take the warp panel ahead. I am off to Mount Coronet. I will ascend the mountain to its peak where destiny awaits me. It is there that I will create my new world. And Looker doesn't show up to stop him, even though I actually did the hard part of battling him and weakening him until he has no Pokemon. What does this say? Team Galactic report. Which report would you like to read? The creation of space. Sure. Some say the universe originated from a massive explosion. That's also ME, by the way. Similarly, Sinnoh is thought to have been formed by an explosion in ancient times. Needless to say, the explosion came from the power of a Pokemon. The Pokemon must have been the mythical creature considered a deity by the ancients. Our aim is not to capture the mythical Pokemon, but to obtain its power. PC entry ends there. Alright, what is this about the mythical Pokemon? The mythical Pokemon. According to myths, the Pokemon created Sinnoh with its power. However, capturing the Pokemon with a Pokeball prevents it from using its full power. Ah, so that's why you don't want the Master Ball, and that's why when I capture said Pokemon with Pokeballs, I can't just rip holes in time-space. That's interesting. But with the red chain, the Pokemon can be shackled, and its power can be used without restraint. The red chain, eh? Well, luckily that's the next entry on the computer. The The Pokemon of the Three Lakes and Mount Coronet are somehow connected. Capturing the Pokemon of the Lakes will free the Pokemon of Mount Coronet. From the Pokemon of the Lakes, crystals can be extracted to create a red chain. Using that red chain, the mythical Pokemon can be summoned and shackled to do as we command. And that's enough of that. I've done too much reading. Anyway, I'm gonna go heal, because if you're reading the goals for this particular episode, you will know that there is still one fairly large battle coming up ahead, which is very weird. You'd think that the other battle would have come before the battle against the boss, but, well, what do I know? Anyway, let's take another rest in the Team Galactic HQ, because why not? Alright, with that rest, we are now fully healed. And we're gonna go back to Cyrus's office. Come up the stairs. Back into Cyrus's office. He said take the warp panel up ahead. Actually, before I do that, I believe there is a hidden item somewhere around here. Yeah, right here. A Razor Claw. So, I get a feeling based on that Razor Claw that the next time we see Cyrus, he's not going to have a Sneasel anymore, he will have a Weavile. That Razor Claw is indeed how you evolve Sneasel into Weavile. Just like with Gligar and the Razor Fang, it must be done at night. Oh! So this is how I get over here. Unfortunately, there's no items for coming here. But, well, there is this microphone. Attention, Team Galactic. Intruder alert, intruder alert. How'd he get in? Intruder window, probably. Anyway, bye. Yes, intruder window. And if we do try to go this way, there are... I don't even know what these are supposed to be. But there's something blocking our path. You can see that's the green warp panel, which will take you to the other green warp panel. So that's how Cyrus got out of here. But let's take this panel, and we end up here, in this very creepy place. I kind of wanted to call this Team Galactic Lab, but it is still technically part of the Team Galactic HQ. Anyway, that is a full restore right there. And if you're worried about these scientists, they're not going to battle you. Ugh, I feel awful about what we did. This experiment went too far. I'm not sure if I can stomach what Master Cyrus plans. Well, that's not ominous at all. These certainly don't look ominous at all. And what do you have to say? I feel too sickened to say anything. But that thing we made, what's it going to be used for? I don't know, and I don't care. What's this suspicious door? Uxie is sealed inside. It appears to be suffering with its eyes squeezed shut. Ew, these suspicious puddles are very suspicious. Mesprit is sealed inside. It seems to be suffering with its tails twitching. Its tail twitching. Azelf is sealed inside. It appears to be suffering with racking shudders. There's a red button over there that I kind of want to push. Those Pokemon of the lakes, where do you suppose they would go? What are you trying to say? Nothing. Pay it no heed. A new world isn't overly interesting. What of it? If Cyrus is right, then Team Galactic will rule that new world. That's when it will be interesting. A chance to enjoy its sweets. I surely hope that our visionary Cyrus realizes his dream. I look forward to whatever our beloved leader has planned atop Mount Coronet. Gramps, our boss can do without your kind of moral support. Sure. Anyway, it's this blue-haired lame Mr. Saturn that doesn't go boing or ding or zoom. What do you have to say, buddy? I want to push that red button. You came here all the way just to save some Pokemon. Oh, I think I've still got Splurb out front. Oh well. I can always just do the exact same thing that I've always done. Though it's nothing new, I can't say I understand our boss. Why would he let a kid like you come and go freely? He didn't let me, technically. I had to battle and defeat him first. Just so you know. I already defeated your boss. We, Team Galactic, take all that we need and eliminate what we do not. But anyway, you've taken the trouble to come. Let me welcome you. Consider it payback for your insulting me at the lake. So yeah, we're battling Galactic Commander Saturn for the second time. We just defeated Cyrus for the second time. And we didn't even get to battle Jupiter at the lake. I think Jupiter kind of got, well, ripped off because we didn't get to battle her at the at Lake Acuity. But oh well. Saturn over here should be no problem if you defeated Cyrus. Although Splurb is really not a great lead for this. Not even Stealth Rock's going to do much because the only Pokemon he has that doesn't resist rock types is the Golbat. But said Golbat is level 42 with the moves Air Cutter, Bite, Poison Fang, and Confuse Ray. Ironically, a better moveset than Cyrus's Crobat, because Confuse Ray is 100% accurate, whereas Supersonic is not. This is not Splurb's fight, so I will U-turn. And that's going to do next to nothing because Golbat resists that. Who do I want to switch to? We'll switch to Pory-Gone, because I can't get enough of using Porygon-Z. What are you going to do? Air Cutter, huh? That doesn't overly concern me. There we go. Let's zap you with a Thunderbolt. Yes! Go Porygon-Z! Such a great Pokemon. And by the way, I don't think I actually did mention this earlier, but that was the last evolution that I have. My team of 6 is now fully complete and fully evolved. He's going for his Toxicroak next. This is normally his last Pokemon, Toxicroak, level 44, holding a Citrus Berry with the moves Poison Jab, Brick Break, X-Scissor, and Feint Attack, and you saw that Anticipation ability. This is a much more solid moveset than he had on Toxicroak, than he had over at Lake Valor. Poison Jab and Brick Break are two excellent stab moves. X-Scissor is a very powerful Bug-type move, and Feint Attack never misses. I'm going to guess with my increased speed because of my evolution, I'm faster than you. Exactly so. And Psybeam should take care of you because you're quad weak, and Porygon-Z's special attack is just absolutely devastating. Yeah, goodbye Toxicroak. Gain a good amount of experience there. And his last Pokemon, at least for me, is his level 42 Bronzor with the moves Gyro Ball, Extrasensory, Shadow Ball, and Confuse Ray. Can't even hurt me with that Shadow Ball because I'm normal type. Let's see what a Thunderbolt's going to do. Again, that does normal damage, but Porygon-Z's special attack is... I mean, you saw, it's more powerful than Mascarose's. And that Extrasensory is actually probably not the best attack for you to use. I would have thought Gyro Ball would be better, but oh well. Let's use Thunderbolt over here, and that should finish this up quite nicely. Did not lose a single Pokemon, unlike against Cyrus, and to be fair, that was my own fault entirely. Gain more experience, and we've defeated Galactic Commander Saturn. Yes, I am tough, but I missed everything else that you said. Gah, what makes you so tough? Fine, do whatever you want with those 3 Pokemon. Press the button on the machine to set them free. Aww, is that what the big red button does? I thought that was a self-destruct button. Are you sure that's not a self-destruct button? Press the button and set them free. Isn't that why you came? Are you sure this guy's not going to battle me? Humph. Saturn and even Cyrus fall to a mere child. Team Galactic's state of affairs is worrying. That plan of Cyrus is a top-mount coronet, too. Who knows if it will work? Perhaps another option needs to be considered. One befitting the genius of Charon. Alright, let's push the red button. Even though it's not a self-destruct button, I'll at least free the Pokemon. Boop. push the button. And they're free. Our boss crafted a red chain from the crystals he took from the 3 Pokemon. That red chain is what he needed to shackle something on Mount Coronet. It's also apparently needed for creating something. But that's all I know. Who knows what he's planning to do up there. And he disappears, but you're still here and as creepy as ever. Yeah, we've already heard you say that. Can I push the button again? The button has been pressed already. You have to leave. Boy, that's the only time the game actually tells me I have to do something. Yeah, if we go to these, they'll say it's Team Galactic, Sinister Machine, and which of the Lake Trio had been sealed inside it. Alright, fine. I'll do what the game says. I have to go, apparently. So, go I will, and you can see the scientists are no longer here. So we'll take the warp panel, and we're back in Cyrus's office, and somehow whatever was just here is no longer here. Team Galactic warp panels. The green warp panel returns you to the ground floor. Onward to a new universe. Team Galactic. So this green warp panel, which is not accessible to anyone outside of Cyrus's office, and he still needs to put up a sign for it. Cyrus himself can't even remember. Anyway, yeah, that takes us to the green warp panel here, but it is only one way, so stepping on it over here doesn't do anything. But with that, we can head back out to Veilstone City, and if we go back in here, you can see, these people don't even realize that I've defeated their boss. They're kind of just sitting around doing nothing, exactly the same as they always were. But like Cyrus and then Saturn both told us, they are heading out, well, Cyrus is heading out to Mount Coronet, so that's probably our next destination. However, this episode has gone on quite long enough already, so I'm just going to save here, and I will see you all next time.